Hi guys, this is Casey with CaseyKempterFineArt, and you can find me on Facebook. I'm here actually doing a review of art resin. I'm a resin artist. I've been working with resin for quite some time, and I just wanted to uh, do a little review on art resin because I've been using it for a short time now, and I'm pretty impressed with the results as opposed to the resin that I was using prior. Now, let me tell you why I would recommend it. Maybe save you some research, save you some time. If you're trying to get into resining things, of course, resin can be used for countertops. It can be used to cover all sorts of doodads and doohickeys. So it's pretty good stuff. If you're crafty or if you're an artist like myself or just a creative person in general, it's good stuff to get. But I'd like to tell you why I would recommend art resin. Um, these are a few of the pieces that I've done using art resin. And if you can see them, the light's pretty good. I'm just using my phone here. These are the latest ones that I've done using art resin, and they came out pretty flawlessly, I must say. The finish is superb, and there's almost zero imperfections. And if there's maybe one on this one right here, and it was because I wasn't watching it, to be honest. A random Chihuahua hair found its way in there, so I'll just have to sand that down a little bit and then just reapply another coating of art resin, and it'll be fine. But these are a few of the pieces that I've done. And again, if you're interested in seeing more of my work, you can check me out on Facebook. There's the website. Boom, right there. A little self promotion never hurts. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. Art resin. It's an awesome product. The good things about it are it's relatively priced, competitively, I should say, priced to other resins on the market. But the things that it does have going for it is it has almost no yellowing at all. I've never seen it yellow ever. It has a high anti-yellowing agent in it. I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist, but it definitely works. Because I've noticed that my artwork stays clear and doesn't yellow over time, as opposed to some of my earlier pieces that I was using another resin who will go nameless, would yellow over time. Some of the whites would yellow. You would notice it, pretty quickly. And some of the clearer spots, where there's more depth and clear resin, you would notice a tinge of yellow. But on these, I mean, you can absolutely tell there's no yellowing of the whites there in that piece. There's no yellowing of the whites in that one as well. So it's definitely a superior product in my eyes. It's easy to work with. There's no odors, which is important. It's non-toxic, which is also very important. If you have children or pets or what have you, anything, it's definitely good to stay non-toxic as best you can. So it's great because it sets up quickly. It's easy to work with, and it definitely just it comes out looking great every time. It's self-leveling, so as long as your workspace is level, I use wooden shims to level my table here. I just have a piece of glass that I resin on, and then I'll put a box over it to keep the dust and stuff from flying into it. But they have plenty of tutorials and videos that you can watch over at artresin.com. They're pretty awesome people. They respond to your questions quicker than I've ever seen anybody respond. They have a great Facebook team that runs their Facebook. So you're more than welcome to reach out to them if you have questions. They're much better at answering that kind of stuff than I would be. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm going to leave the other tutorials up to the experts for like applying the product, and keeping the dust off of it. There's plenty of people that have put out videos and tutorials on Art Resin's YouTube channel. You can check that out. They have tons of tutorials there. They always post a video on Friday, which I enjoy. So it's a good company. Like I said, it's not the cheapest and it's not the most expensive, but you are getting what you pay for. It's moderately priced. I've seen more expensive resins that underperform, and I've seen cheaper resins that, quite frankly, underperform. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm going to use art resin from here on out because it's the best thing that I've seen, and has the best finish that I've seen out of all the resins I've used. And just as an example, I have a little. This is I'm gonna leave the bottle turned because I don't want to expose the name of the company. But there's the hardener. If you can, oh, hold on, got it. There's the hardener of the previous resin that I used to use, and I literally bought that maybe a month before I bought the art resin. So it's maybe got a month's age on it, but still, I mean, imagine if I did a painting a month ago and I put that on there. I would probably be disappointed by now, especially if it was hanging in somebody's home and it, yellowed over time. You don't want that. So, just as a comparison, this is the hardener from Art Resin. And you can see, like I said, it's maybe a month older than the Art Resin, but look at the clarity difference. I mean, you can tell right there, boom. That's as proof positive as you can get. And they've also done a nice job of comparing their product to other products on their channel. You can check that out, and see some of their samples that were left out in the sun for a while. And you can see the clarity and the how long it keeps the clarity on their website. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. It's a good product. I like it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to buy more of it. I think you should too. Visit artresin.com and Art Resin's YouTube channel. Thanks, guys.